You're wearing your fashion sweat today.
I am. I mean, it's for comfort.
Yeah.
And once I leave the house for the first time today, then I'll know whether they're working as fashion. I think.
Yeah. How's your time inside been?
Man,
you're not much of a homebody, so
it's true.
This is
you.
You're in homebody era right now.
Yeah, and I think I like definitely reined in my outdoorsiness, my socialness from just like COVID fallout.
Right.
Like just without realizing it, I like don't have as much endurance in social situations, and I want to go home more. But yeah, when I realize that I've like barely stepped outside all day, I'm like I feel pretty yucky.
Yeah. You need that energy from the outside world.
Yeah, like maybe I'll just go like walk to the coffee shop after this or something.
Yeah.
I also, walking up the stairs to the pod lounge, was like, my legs are tired. So I need to probably do something today.
Just get those walks in. Now that the sun is out, I'm all about it. I'm out there with like all the old people at like 9 a.m.
Excellent. That's a great habit.
Yeah. Today it was like, I was like, it's nice. You just don't know when you're going to catch the sun right now. So I'm like, very true. You get it when you can fit it, you know? So
are you taking Wolf? Are you taking Wolf on these walks?
You know, I took him today.
Did he upset you?
He really slows me down.
Oh, okay.
He's got a lot he's got to smell. He's got a lot he wants to sniff. He's a little off the trail. And honestly, Wolf's limit, we'll go around like twice. There's this park I love going to. And we'll go around the trail twice. And after that second time, Wolf will start walking back to the car.
He's like, that'll do it.
Yeah, he's like, and I'm out. I'm fucking 80 years old. So I'm done. And I'm like, come on.
It's like, how about I wait in the car? You can take a few more laps.
Exactly.
Get in here and eat some butterscotch candies.
Yeah, right? Get his Werther's out. Totally. Yeah. He's ready. When he's ready and he's done, he's done. I took him to a Memorial Day party once and we were camping out in the people's yard after. So we were going to stay there the whole night. But at one point, someone comes down because I was just letting him run out a leash on because everybody was letting all their dogs do it. So I was like, fine, I'll do it. And someone's like, Wolfgang got in the car with someone. He jumped in. I was like, he's ready to go home. He doesn't want to stay out here at all.
Buddy.
Yeah. He's a prince.
Yeah. He's like, where's my couch?
Exactly.
Are you trying to tell me I'm going to sleep on the goddamn ground out here?
He's like
an animal?
Just no awareness of it. So he kind of slows me down, but
yeah, I get that where you're like ready to get your blood pumping, and instead you're stopping every 3 feet.
I'm like trying to get my fitness walks in now. Summer's coming up, you know, getting my 10,000 steps. You know,
let me ask you this: did you get into pickleball yet?
I haven't.
Okay, we're gonna do some pickleball this summer.
Okay, I'm into that.
That was another like COVID blow up. I know a lot of people have been playing pickleball forever, but I think it like popped off during quarantine so people could just be outside, you know?
Yeah. Are you a cornhole?
I'm not so much on cornhole.
Okay.
I feel like that's just a game that like you just have a beer in one hand and do. But
okay.
I'll play if
there's nothing else.
Just not if I'm like if somebody's like, oh, I need a teammate or whatever.
Right. Okay.
I prefer shuffleboard to cornhole, but that's an indoor game.
Ooh, I've never tried shuffleboard.
Never? And all these dive bars in Tacoma that have shuffleboard?
Maybe I've tried it like once or twice, but I feel like I never got into it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I think first we'll do pickleball because that's at least like outdoors and nice, and we can go meet in a park and have some sunshine, get our blood pumping.
Oh, yeah.
But it's still like a sport that little old ladies do. So like, you're going to be all right. Yeah. We'll do that. Well, shoot. Here we are in the Pod Lounge recording another episode of Is This Normal? The podcast where our listeners write in their anonymous confessions, quirks, and queries, and we debate whether those confessions are normal or special or something else altogether. I'm Erin Ingle.
I'm Alyssa Yeoman.
And I almost forgot to do that intro because I was just blabbing along about pickleball.
I almost forgot we weren't even doing a podcast. Just staring in your eyes, talking about pickleball with microphones, as we always do.
It's just our casual way that we hang out.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
Well, man, oh man, you brought up something really funny earlier that I thought we should bring to the table.
Okay, so I've been doing a lot of driving lately, and I've just been thinking about this. Is it normal to speed up when you think someone is going to pass you?
100%. If you're like kind of notice you're like slacking a little bit and somebody's creeping up on you. I think it's dickish to speed up when they're actively trying to pass you. But if you just see them creeping up behind faster than you and you're like, I could be going that fast.
Let me speed up.
Yeah.
So you think it's more of like I didn't notice I'd like slowed down a little bit.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you feeling threatened by them coming in from behind?
So I used to not, I don't speed up when I think someone's going to pass me.
Oh,
I
you
usually
don't? Okay.
just let them pass and do their thing. Most of the time I feel like I'm going a speed where I'm like, if you want to pass me, you're in the wrong. That's how I feel.
Do you pull over to the right?
If you're like on the switch lanes, or so people can actually get over. No, not always.
You make them pass.
I'm like, if you're gonna pass, do an honest pass.
Yeah, get over there.
Yeah, exactly. Because like I said, I'm going at least probably 75. So I'm like,
you're going 5 to 10 miles over.
Exactly. So I'm like, I'm at a comfortable speed. If you're not, and I'm keeping good range. I'm a great driver.
Well.
This is something I have no shame about. I'm not humble about. A fantastic driver.
When we were together at that party and someone asked, we were doing the newlywed game, right?
Yeah.
You know your boo. And the question was asked like how I would describe myself as a driver. And my partner said of me, one-handed. And I was like, maybe I got to pay more attention in the car.
Yeah. Getting the feedback. Yeah. My partner said good.
Yeah. Good.
That was like,
nice. And I think you said excellent or awesome or something.
I called myself badass.
Badass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have this like fantasy that I live in that like if I were rich, I could like drive like race cars.
Oh, love it.
And like be a driver at that caliber.
I love that for you.
I live in that fantasy world. But I think the car, when you think just a car is going to pass you, it's like, I feel like that is also dickish because I'm like, come on, you're like going so slow because it takes a while to make the decision to pass unless you're just like speeding trying to get somewhere and you're like, I'm passing everybody. So
you're asking this more from the perspective of the person that's gonna pass and not the person that's gonna be passed.
Exactly.
I see.
I'm asking, and do I feel threatened about people passing? I was also gonna say in my old car, it was definitely, I could tell that people did not want me to pass them in my little tiny yellow car.
They didn't want to be one-upped by that
like little car. Like trucks, even not truck, it would be like, I would start to speed up and then it's like, oh, I'm speeding up. There's this tiny car thinking that they can go faster. And I used to push that car to the limit. But now I feel that like less. Now people are like, okay, fine. Now that I'm in a bigger car,
they're like, this car can pass me. I won't be emasculated by this car passing me.
But I just noticed that with a lot of, especially luxury vehicle drivers, if you just even hint, like I'm just trying to switch lanes, not even trying to pass, it's like the speed goes up.
Oh yeah, they're like, I actually was going really fast before that. Why you don't have to act with me. I was there. I saw it.
Exactly. It's like, I know.
I think I will like. I'm not a cruise control user much. Somebody can tell me whether it's like better for the engine or not, but I feel like as soon as you're going over hills and your car has to like start working harder on cruise control, it doesn't make any sense to me. Seems like
you might as well just like control it yourself.
That being said, I am not completely focused, and so I will like notice that I usually drive above the speed limit on the freeway for sure, and then if I notice that I'm like going kind of slow, then because other cars are going faster than me, then I'm like,
let me speed up.
Yeah, but it's not to like cut somebody off.
Absolutely.
I usually, if I feel they're being reasonable to pass me, I'll get over for sure.
Right. Right.
Or sometimes just out of self-preservation.
Yeah, whenever I'm in a slow driving mode or I don't notice that my speed, usually that happens when, not that I'm condoning this, nobody should do it, when you drive a little high.
What?
I know. I just want to be honest about sometimes that happens to me. I might get high a little bit and then I'll be like, oh shit, I have to drive in the next 30 minutes or hour. that I become a slow driver. Yeah. I drive carefully. I think you said this once, and I think about it every time. But whenever you're high, you feel like you're like driving in a spaceship.
Oh, that was a comedian, Kevin Addison, who's I think a retired Seattle comic. But I loved that too.
Yes,
that was a brilliant line.
Yeah, and it's true. You're like, because then I'm like going maybe at the speed limit, maybe not even like 5 over. I'm like, this is fast. Yeah. I'm going so fast.
Careening around these corners.
Yeah. Then I might like speed up and make sure I'm not like going so slow. Like
that you're going to get pulled over. Exactly. You're going 40 on the freeway.
Exactly. So in that situation, I do understand the speed up, and I understand the speed up in your situation.
Who are you, listener? Are you going to speed up so somebody doesn't pass you? Or are you going to be trying to pass somebody and pissed off that they're speeding up all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Maybe both.
Yeah, let us know.
Because I don't know. Are you going to say this is a special thing to like speed up when someone's trying to pass you? If you're putting yourself in the car that's going to be passed. You're putting yourself in their shoes as though you would ever be passed. Yeah.
If I could imagine it. I feel like it's kind of special. I think it's a little special.
Yeah.
I think it's common though, but which makes it normal.
You're like, okay, so you're going to say it's normal but unacceptable.
Exactly. Yeah, this is unacceptable category.
Just try to call people out.
Unlock. Yeah.
Fix this deviant behavior.
Yeah. I'm talking to you, BMW.
Little Audis.
Yeah, exactly.
Nasty attitudes.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know. I think it's uncool. You're right. It's uncool.
But it's normal.
It's normal. Yeah. So maybe we should just like try to not be that person.
Yeah.
And
it's not illegal.
Move over.
I just gotta let it happen, you know? So
you're right. And it's the most important thing is to fucking not get road rage because people will lose their goddamn
Yes, mind. That is also true. I will not battle someone out.
Do not. If I do something and someone does something back to me on the road, you know, whether it's like I pass them and they pass me back, like with intention, I get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, as much as I'm like, and I'm done.
Yeah,
yeah.
There will be no reciprocation on my end. We don't fight back.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is some uncool but special behavior, uncool but normal behavior.
Yeah, this is uncool but normal behavior. Absolutely.
Well, let's keep it in the car. Let's keep it in these 4 doors. This one I am quite intrigued with. Would love to hear your opinion. Is it normal to light a candle in your car? Seems pretty risky.
It seems risky. I'm like, where are you putting that thing? Is it melted to the dash so it's not moving?
That nice dusty dashboard.
Right.
I'm imagining this person probably smokes pot in the car.
Oh, if they're lighting candles in the car, yes. They're definitely smoking pot in the car.
Smoking pot, they're catching dreams.
Can't a car just like light on fire though? I feel like this mix of fire and an engine seems a little risky.
How could this possibly be safe?
I don't know.
Maybe it's in a cup holder, but then like, what about your clothes? Or like something else?
You're just burning your elbows, accidentally grazing the cup holder candle that you have. Mm-hmm. Is it for scent reasons? Like, does your car smell bad? Because you can get an air freshener.
That's true. Why are you stuck on the candle technology?
Yeah, maybe they
live in this millennium,
right?
We get a spray.
Maybe they got a lot of candles as gifts like I did, and they just don't know what to do with them. So they're like, let me spread this out to my car too.
That's true. I want all my spaces to be just smell like huckleberry. This is, we're both, Alyssa, I just want the listeners to know how comfortable we're getting right now.
We're leaning into this one.
I am on my back. So, yeah, this seems pretty unsafe and pretty bonkies. Maybe it's parked? Could you see it being okay parked?
But I'm like, what are you doing? Trying to have like a romantic evening in your car? And you're like, come on down, baby. We're going to light up some candles and light up McDonald's in my car. Hot McDonald's. I don't know.
Light up a nice white oleander. Peel back the top of your sweet and sour sauce.
Exactly.
And get to dipping.
Yeah. This definitely is leading toward both special and dangerous for me. Yeah.
Okay. You remember a couple episodes ago we were talking about chilling in your car, like before you go inside or whatever. maybe you light a candle. I don't know.
Oh, add to that.
Because you should not do it while driving. You got to be parked. No. And if you're parked, what are you doing hanging out in that car?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you cannot leave that candle unattended in the car.
No. You're just going to let it blow out or burn out. That's suffocate. Scary.
Oh, yeah. I like that we're probably more disturbed by this, like the dangerousness of this behavior than other like really pretty bonkers things that we've seen.
I feel like we're more disturbed by this than we were about the person's parking pass.
Yeah. We're like, I mean, I can see it.
I was trying to make excuses. This I'm like, I can't make an excuse for. I'm just worried about this person's car.
Well, don't worry about it because it's a 98 Civic.
Oh, well then, if you're lighting a candle in that car, light one up for the car. Oh, man.
Yeah, I did not know what car this is, but I imagine it's not.
It's not a new car.
It's not a new car, no.
You're not in a luxury vehicle.
You're fighting a generation of smells if you're lighting a candle in your car.
Yes, this car's been passed down a few times.
Boy, oh boy.
It's got 200,000 miles on it.
It's just like new. Just that clunk has always been there.
Exactly.
Ka-dunk.
Yeah. I think I can see it more if you're like not in motion for sure, but I do think either way, this is special behavior because it takes effort to take a candle out to your car. Cars don't come with the standard candle in it.
And you're shirking the idea of all of the technology that has specifically been developed to fight this problem of having a smelly car.
Yeah.
Unless it's a candle for a vibe, but yeah.
Right. Which, if you're trying to create that kind of vibe in your car, get some LED lights.
That reminds me, I bought a bunch of LED candles for my delivery, and I did not use them. And now I'm like, maybe I should tape those baddies around the car just to freak people out.
All across your dash, just along the bottom of your
They're
window.
Like, who died?
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, that's a fun one. That's a fun special behavior.
Special.
Send in your pics of your car candles.
Yeah, we would love to see them.
I want to see the position.
Yeah, I want to see it in that cup holder, just waxed up. This is great. Okay, here we go. This is a good one. I shave my ankles every day, but not the rest of my legs. I only do that in the summer.
Makes big sense to me.
It makes sense, but it does
for the environment.
For the environment. The fact that you're shaving your ankles every day.
Oh, you know what? That is a lot.
That is a lot. Your ankle. What are you, a hobbit? Like
I was thinking. When you read it, I was thinking. I was thinking in every shower, not every day. But like, I was like, okay, maybe every time I shower, they shave, and that's every couple days. But like,
right.
Yeah.
They said I shave my ankles every day. Because every day I wake up and there's new stubble on my ankles.
It's rough. It's rough out here.
Hairy ankles.
That's a lot of shaving of the ankles.
Yeah.
I do sympathize with the economy of body parts, though. Like that you're going to not, if it's not showing, you're not shaving.
Right.
Know? That seems fair.
I think that makes sense.
I mean, I will let my hairy legs out too. It's not like a thing where I'm like, I'm a person with hairy legs, but sometimes I go a longer time where I have visible leg hair, and then and I still have them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't mean to necessarily, and then sometimes I'll get to a point where I'm like, you look weird, but I appreciate it when other people intentionally have leg hair.
Yeah.
It's just
there's a look. There's a look for sure. I can barely grow leg hair, so I'm not the greatest person for this.
I'm kind of wimpy.
Yeah, I only grow it on like one strip of leg, and it's very like thin, and you can't even see it. So I'm lucky there. So but I do only really shave my legs in the summer. So that is that feels normal.
I think that is pretty much
that's normal.
Dare I say universal.
Wow. The categories just keep expanding. I think that is universal.
I mean, at least we're in a place with seasons. So like summer is summer here. So maybe if we're talking to somebody down south, they're like,
I shave my legs all year round. Yeah.
It's
no days
summer.
off.
It's always summer in LA, and my legs are always shaved, and I've got weird cuts and bruises all the time.
Exactly. But I do feel like shaving your ankles every day is special. So I feel like but all together, I think this is a normal write-in, but I do think you shaving your ankles every day is a little special.
Yeah. Like you could probably take some days off and nobody would notice.
Yeah, I think nobody's noticing. Your ankles are hairy down there, and
just want to let you off the hook.
Yeah, let yourself be free. It's like the nips. Let the nips out.
Oh,
you know,
man. And don't shave those either.
Yeah, don't.
Let them fly.
What does this feel like to you? Does it feel normal?
I think it feels pretty normal. Okay. Yeah, I do. I agree that an everyday I don't shower every day necessarily. So an everyday shave. Like if I probably shower pretty much every day, but like some of those are just like a little pits and crotch.
Yeah, you're hitting the hot spots.
Yes.
Yeah,
I am. And then we're just we're out in the world calling it good. But everyday shaving seems
that's intense,
pretty tough.
Yeah, that's next level.
So file under special for me.
Okay, special.
One more for the road. I wonder who this came from. Is it normal to have a man bun?
The year 2023.
Are we still up to it? Are we still doing it, boys?
I don't.
Men's.
This one. Now I feel like a man bun is a look that you've decided upon. There was a time where a man bun was normal. Everybody who's anybody was all about the man bun. Man buns are so sexy. We love a man bun. Mm-hmm. But now I'm like, you're committed to the look. Mm-hmm. And you've decided like you're a Fabio. You're one of those guys with the long hair flowing beautifully. And I also think it depends on where the man bun sits. There's a low man bun. There's a high man bun.
Which one are we doing more now? What do you see more, as a low or a high man bun?
I think it depends on what generation the person is from.
Yeah. I've just Googled it.
Okay.
And I'm seeing a bunch of low ones, but I wouldn't have even pictured that. When I picture a man bun, it's on the top. A top knot, if you will. Yeah, because that was like the craze, was the top knot man bun situation. Even shaved below.
Right. Low man buns. I feel like I see a lot of low because it's quick and easy. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of everybody I've like come in contact with recently who I know has like long flowy hair, like men with long flowy hair. I only know a couple
in real
life. Mm-hmm. But I do feel like every guy I know in real life is kind of rocking it. Yeah. Like it's his look now.
Yeah.
But
what would you say the percentage of mans with buns out of total mans is?
These days?
Yeah.
I'm guessing 2% of the population.
Wow.
Because I don't think they're that common anymore.
Oh, well, they are, yeah. I just don't see a lot of them. But they don't feel like, whenever it was that the man bun like sort of came back on the scene, when maybe 2016 or something, like at that time, I think people were like, "Oh, this guy's got a ponytail. That's crazy." Yeah. But now I don't think we notice it anymore.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel like. I understand you're saying it's like an intentional look now, but it also doesn't like really like pass. It slips under the radar. You're not
right.
It's not so like. Counterculture or like whatever.
Yeah. This is kind of opens up another discussion. Hopefully this isn't derail us too much, but I've been thinking about it. Like, so I used to have long hair, right? I cut it short, and now like with short hair, like I feel like people make more assumptions, but with men, we don't do that same thing. Mm-hmm. Like a man can have short or long hair, and there's
not a gender sexual.
Yeah. There's not like, the thing that everybody is always like, "Oh, you look gay." I am gay, so I don't care. But it's like,
what?
I know, right? But I'm like, oh, I've never seen a guy with long hair and been like, oh, he's gay.
Yeah, you're really
You know what
right.
I mean? So it's weird that we don't do that same association. Mm-hmm. But I do know there was probably a time where men with long hair was like, you're a sissy boy, or like something like that. Like
in the like 70s and stuff.
Or like you're not like presentable, like professional, you know, you can't be taken seriously as a man with long hair. But there's never the gay assumption, which I think is interesting. Like there's never like,
that is wild.
He's more femme now.
Mm-hmm. I had short hair for a while, and I got a lot of people assumed that I was gay. That was
right.
I was just like, I don't know. Whatever it is.
Short curly hair.
Yeah. Wearing pants? A woman?
Could it be?
Not a floor-length skirt?
Yeah, exactly.
So some things have changed, but that is odd that I bet that's pretty universal for like more femme people with short hair to be assumed differently.
Right.
Their sexuality.
Because I think now the man bun, it's also like, now I would see a man bun, I wouldn't think, I would never think anything of it, but yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I just think the man bun doesn't indicate, now it just feels like kind of a retro look, and things like that, but
well, I Googled iconic man buns, and they're pretty much all like, mostly kind of like guys, like we've got a Jason Momoa. Nobody's going to question how fucking manly Jason Momoa is.
True, with the long hair.
Yeah. We've got, and I don't know how present these are. We've got a Brad Pitt. We've got...
Oh, Brad Pitt used to rock the long hair.
Yeah. He looks kind of like a vampire, though. He looks like a Victorian guy.
Yeah.
And he was doing a low. We've got Chris Hemsworth. That's Thor, right?
Yes, Thor.
He does, yeah, he's got a great long hair. And then we've got someone who I despise, Jared Leto.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a common feeling.
Yeah.
Is it normal to like him?
Come forth, Leto defenders.
Yeah, if you dare.
I know 30 Seconds to Mars is like back at it, so it's a new time.
Like the leader of a cult now? Also, this man, but... That's a question. Does man bun kind of signal that cultish? Because I also think I could also see like that being a cult leader look.
So like you're saying if a femme person has short hair, we assume they're gay. If a masculine person has long hair, they might be leading a cult.
Yeah, exactly. That's the new thing I'm going to put out there.
Perfect. Start a stereotype.
Yeah, I'm going to start some stereotypes.
We're missing out on opportunities to start stereotypes at all times.
So true. So true.
Especially now with this podcast platform where we're impacting tens of people's lives and opinions on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Spread it around, friends. It's
so
light
you heard
the
it
fire.
Here first. You heard it here first.
You can't start a fire without a spark.
Yeah. Yeah, no one... Yeah, I think the man bun's totally normal. But even Jason Momoa, that's like his look now. I can't even imagine him with short hair.
No,
I feel like the hair actually adds... It's like a what's your face situation from the Bible, the one who got his hair cut off. Samson. Yeah, it's like his vibe now, like his power is in his hair.
I'm seeing a picture of Donald Glover with a man bun. Do you remember that era at all?
No, is that photoshopped?
I mean, I think you're right. Celebrities who would look even better with man buns. There we go.
Wow,
it's a Photoshop project, and he does look great.
Jay-Z kind of has like a. Jay-Z's got the Basquiat now.
Okay.
But I feel like he could maybe bun those dreads up.
Yeah.
Into something.
Potential.
Because then it's like the dreadlock bun.
Oh yeah, a dread bun or a braid bun. Yes, very cute.
Very cute. Yeah.
And like
timeless.
Football guys. I noticed during football season, tons of long ass ponytails coming out of those helmets. Those are ponies, but I bet you they bun them after the game.
Oh, 100%.
You can't bun under a helmet.
Right. You got to let it flow.
Yeah. There are a ton of NFL players with long hair.
Wow.
Yeah. They're all like defensive linemen. No.
Wow. Huh. Maybe that's just the trend now.
Yeah.
Maybe man buns are going to have a comeback.
Could it be?
And this is it. This is what starts it.
Then they all start cults.
Yeah. And then they all start a cult. I will say this feels... It doesn't ask to have a man bun in 2023 because I do feel like that is a little special. Like you're a little unique. Yeah. You have your own look. But to have a man bun in general, I feel like is probably normal behavior.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what men do.
What is their deal?
Yeah. What's the deal with men?
Yeah, I mean, to have a man bun, it's normal now. You're not going to get kicked out of fucking boot camp. Actually, maybe boot camp. You're not going to get kicked out of a restaurant for having a man bun.
Absolutely.
You're going to be able to go to most and hold most jobs with your man bun.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're going to have to hairnet it, but
right, if you're a lunch lady.
Mm-hmm.
So
if you're a lunch lady with a man bun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Got to rub it up.
I'm a lunch man.
Oh shit. Yeah, I think that was it.
Like cover it for today?
That covers it. Yeah.
Good. Let's go for a walk.
Let's do it.
Like get outside or something.
Let's do that.
Is it raining?
No, I think the rain actually stopped.
Glorious.
Well, listeners, like, subscribe, leave us a review, share this with a friend, share it with 2 friends.
Why not?
Yeah, share it with 3 friends. Who cares?
Submit your feedback if you have any. If you want to debate our answers here, we are an open forum. Please do. You can send us an email to isthisnormalcomedy@gmail.com, or you can always submit your Is This Normal through the form on in our show description.
Or you can be like all of our friends and just tell us when you see us face to face.
And then expect that we remember it.
Exactly.
We love it anyways.
Yes. Have a good one, listeners. Bye-bye.
Bye.